Good evening. This is Anand Bhushan, and I'm here to talk about the rather surprise announcement which was regarding the withdrawal of the data protection bill, which happened this first week of August. Surprise or shock, I will leave it up for the viewers to decide. But the paradox is, in a country of 650 million internet users with a billion plus UPI financial transactions, we are now having an ecosystem operating in regulatory uncertainty. And this is not a tenable situation. So the first part of this video is, what has been our journey thus far? The journey was actually quite optimistic journey. The 9-judge bench, the Justice Puttaswamy judgment, recognized the right to privacy as a fundamental right. The central government was also very proactive. They set up the Justice Sri Krishna Committee panel. The panel submitted its report within a year in 2018. But unfortunately, since then, it's been a mixed bag. There's been for nearly half a decade a number of rewrites, a number of amendments, all of this leading to the shock withdrawal in the first week of August 2022. Now, what is the way forward? For corporates and data privacy attorneys viewing this, we're not in a no data protection environment at all. There have been sectoral regulators, for example, in the payment space, payments are localized, there's regulatory scrutiny. But however, there's also some Information IT Act rules which no doubt deal with privacy related issues. But we're still operating in an environment where there's no data protection authority. There is no regulator looking at this in a holistic manner. So that's why we come to the second part of the video. What is the way forward? 4 key points. Number 1, the redraft, the rewrite should not be a pale imitation of the GDPR. We should keep in mind our own tech ecosystem, and the new bill should facilitate innovation while at the same time protecting privacy, and it has to keep both sides of the coin in mind. Number 2, the new bill should do a better job with definitions, especially key definitions like what is critical, sensitive, personal data and information, especially when these definitions are paired to stringent data localization requirements. Even when we use phrases like data fiduciary, we should be careful about those repercussions. So I would prefer more industry standard definitions with tighter drafting, so the consequences are clear and the regulatory landscape is aware to all. Number 3, the government should also keep in mind how much delegation is being given to the Data Protection Authority, and more importantly, how much time and monetary investment should be made to make the DPA an effective authority which can govern this sector, because there's a time element involved and there is a monetary element involved for this bill to function effectively. And lastly, time is of the essence. We've lost a valuable half a decade, but this regulatory uncertainty cannot continue, especially with the number of users involved, with the number of prominent data breaches reported in the media. So time is of the essence, and I hope this time around, not only from an efficacy and an efficiency standpoint, but also in a crispness of drafting, especially with definitions, especially with the stringent data localization requirements, the government gets a lot right in this second attempt. Thank you.